Here with Minjee Lee after the third round of CPKC Women's Open. Just some awesome shots out there today. Just how did it feel for you?
Yeah, I felt like I was hitting it really solid. Like with the score that I had, I felt like I left a few out there. So just going to work a little bit on my putting afterwards, try to get the speed and the line right, and hopefully exciting Sunday.
Yeah, and we watched a lot of putts, especially on this 18 here. A lot of slopey putts coming in. Just was that how it was kind of all day out there?
Yeah, I mean there was a lot of front pins, and it felt like they were really slopey. So because it was in the front and there was a lot of holes that were downwind, we were always above it. So it was a little bit tricky on that. I guess where the pin placements were today, especially with the opposite wind. But I think it was quite fun to play the par fives downwind. So yeah.
Was that the main differences in the course yesterday? You think there was some higher scores yesterday and a lot of lower ones out there today?
I played in the morning, so it wasn't as windy. But I'm not sure if the wind came up a little bit. It's always a little bit trickier in the afternoon. I think especially with the greens drying out and maybe a little more wind. So I think it was pretty equal the first 2 days of the weather, but I think today was just the opposite wind, so it was maybe the par fives were a little more gettable.
Yeah. And you mentioned the putter too. You putted great this year. Just what are some of the tendencies maybe? You said maybe you didn't have some of the best putts out there today. What are some of the tendencies that you have with that?
I'm not sure if it was for everyone, but I felt like it was a little tricky to match the line and the speed for a couple of shorter putts that I had. I know I was kind of just above the pins with little right left or little left right or little right left, so I feel like maybe that might have been a little bit trickier, just not being directly above or directly under the pins. But it depends on how you hit your shot in as well, so I guess it's the same for everybody in regards to which situate the wind and the pins. So yeah.
And just lastly too, that last shot on 18 and all the crowds that cheered too, what does that give you going into tomorrow, final group?
I think they gave me a little bit of false hope on the third shot. I knew I didn't hit it very good, but I knew it was short in my mind, but they did clap for me. Overly nice. But no, I mean, it's really nice to see lovely crowds. I think we always get really great support from the Canadian people, and they just love the LPGA and love to support obviously Brooke, but love to support the women's games. So it's really nice to see a lot of kids and just a lot of fans out and about.
Do you remember ever playing with Brooke in Canada before?
Oh my God, countless times. I've played with her a lot, so yeah, I know what to expect, I guess.
Awesome, thank you.
Thank you.